Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fadil bin Roslan and I am from class 4B. Today I will present to you about the impact of COVID-19 to tourism industry in Malaysia. So, let's go.
First, we start for the introduction of COVID-19. COVID-19 or coronavirus 2019 was first outbreak in China in December 2019. After that, the virus was confirmed to have reached Malaysia in January 2020. How do it spread? It spread to human in many ways such as touch and coughing. Within a few weeks, Malaysia had recorded the largest cumulative number of confirmed COVID-19 infections in Southeast Asia, reaching the 2,000 active cases by the end of March 2020. By 16 March 2020, the virus was reported in every state and federal territory in the country. Because of this pandemic, government took any action implementing a movement control order, which is MCO. And because of this pandemic also, it affected many countries and also economy of Malaysia. Among the worst affected sector because of this pandemic COVID-19 was tourism industry sector. Okay, first of all, I will give the explanation what is tourism industry sector. Tourism industry can be defined as the set of countries which facilitate by providing infrastructure and products and service and make possible traveling for different purpose. Tourism industry is all about providing necessary means to assist tourists throughout their traveling. So, the sectors that contribute in tourism industry are transportation, which is airline industries, car rental or others. And then after accommodation, such as hotel, hostel and others or homestay. Besides food and beverage such as restaurant. And then entertainment such as shopping mall and others. And lastly, connected industries such as travel agencies. So, what is the importance of tourism industry to Malaysia? First, it boosts the revenue of the government economy. Tourism can help to raise money that is then invested elsewhere by the government. There are two main ways that this money is accumulated. First is direct contributions, which are generated by taxes on income from tourism employment and tourism business, such as departure taxes. And other than that is indirect contribution, which is come from goods and services supplied to tourists which are not directly related to the industry tourism. Number two, it creates thousands of jobs. The jobs are not only a part of tourism sector but may also include the agricultural sector, communication sector, health sector and the educational sector. Many tourists travel to experience the hosting destinations, culture, different traditions and gastronomy. This is very profitable to local restaurants, shopping centers and stores. Number three, it develops the infrastructures of a country. Government that rely on tourism for a big percentage of their revenue invest a lot in the infrastructure of the country. They want more and more tourists to visit their country, which means that safe and advanced facilities are necessary, such as the new roads and highways, develop parks, improve public space, new airports and others. And number four, it contribute to local economies. If sustainable tourism is demonstrated, money will be directed to areas that will benefit the local community most. There may be pro-poor tourism initiative or volunteer tourism projects. The government may reinvest money towards public service and money earned by tourism employees will spend in the local community. This is known as the multiplier effect. Next is the impact of COVID-19 on tourism sector. COVID-19 outbreaks has revealed a big danger to the campaign Visit Malaysia 2020, as 50% of tourists to Malaysia come from Singapore and China. That COVID-19 cases have contributed to the cancellation of several tours in both countries, which has already resulted in significant drop in the number of visitors to Malaysia. Impact of COVID-19 on the business sector. The reduction of sale is further compounded by the continued running costs. This is because the trips or others need to be cancelled, so that they have to travel industry are struggling with significant cash flow issues. The decrease in the number of visitors will the tourism sector is highly impacted with a direct impact on job losses and increased unemployment. Lastly, of course, lost profit because of this pandemic. It affect all the business and it will make the losses. So how the COVID-19 impact on the hotel sector? First, the statistics show a total of 170,084 hotel room bookings during the period of between 11 January 2020 until 16 March 2020 have been cancelled, which caused a loss of revenue amounting to 68 million. The hotels have reported exceptionally low occupancy rates due to pandemic and have experienced major closures. Salary cuts and unpaid opportunities still cannot bear the expenses. A large number of business personnel will end up in this area. For example, Ramada Hotel Melaka are already closed because of the crisis of this pandemic. The 5-star hotel only survived for 2 months after MCO and closures in June 2020. Next, it is also impact on airline sectors. Because of the pandemic COVID-19, airline sectors were forced to reduce their flights by up to 50%. All three Malaysia's major airlines, namely AirAsia, Melindo, and Malaysia Airlines, have initiated salary cut range from 10% to 100% and unpaid leave depending on the salary range and position. The drastic loss of both revenue and profit for all three major Malaysian-based airlines, which has resulted in a high risk of bankruptcy, has caused the airlines to ask the government of Malaysia to step in to provide support to the airline industry. So because of this pandemic, the government has played their role. First, a boost package has been released by the Malaysia government to offer some relief to partners who are seriously affected in this pandemic, particularly those in the travel industry. The motivators of investment, the restoration of advance and the postponement of bank reimbursements. It will help to ease Malaysia's company profit. Besides that, government also offering month-to-month budgetary help of 600 ringgit to those compelled to take unpaid leave for a most extreme length of a half year. Lastly, the discount on tourism vouchers. In order to support the travel industry residential, a few measures have been advertised. For example, individual annual expenses helping up to 1,000 ringgit for travel industry households and advance voucher for local flights, rail travel and convenience lodging price up to 100 ringgit per person. At this point, there was no discharge of additional data on the best way to guarantee these motivating forces. As a conclusion, this pandemic COVID-19 will give a huge effect on Malaysia's travel industry. For example, many sectors had affected such as tourism sector, hotel sector and airline sector. Hence, government had to play a vital role to make plans or strategies for recover this huge problem back to a normal condition. I hope you all enjoy watching my videos. Thank you.